Guys, so this is going to be the top 7 mountain bike tricks that you can learn. Some of them may take a really long time to learn, but the concept of pretty much all these tricks is very simple. Alright guys, so the wheelie is a very easy concept, but it takes a very long time to learn. So I can wheelie for most about 20 to 30 seconds if I get really lucky. But right here I don't wheelie for long because I don't really have a good space. But yeah, it just takes, I've been practicing since Christmas of 2016. And this video is October 30th, 2017. So I mean, I've been practicing for, I guess you could say, 11 months, 10 or 11 months, I don't know. And so just, all it is the practice. You just, a lot of times it'll help to stand up and then sit down to pull your front wheel up, but you really just gotta be able to pull your front wheel up and then just try to learn your brake control and all that stuff. So, good luck. Alright guys, so the second trick is the stoppie, and that, it's really simple. You just really need good front brakes. My old bike, they really didn't work and they're really loud, but with my new bike, they're quiet for the most part, but they're really strong too. So you want to make sure you have good brakes, and then you want to make sure that you push down into your front end so that you can pull your front wheel up, but you want to make sure you're going slow. You don't want to be going 20 miles an hour and then all of a sudden just mash on the front brakes. Every once in a while I kind of have to put my foot down, but most of the time I can just stop and then keep going. You can really get comfortable and going high, but most of the time I don't really get super high. But every once in a while I can get it up there. But yeah, so good luck on learning this trick. Alright guys, so you can do a lot more with stoppies, like flipping the cranks or taking your feet off, or even turning. Me personally, I can only flip the cranks or take my feet off, and every once in a while I stumble, like what you just saw there. But I mean, it's, you can just experiment with it, and whenever you get comfortable with doing a stoppie, then just take your feet off, or crank flip, or even do both and just get really smooth. I'm not really that smooth. I can crank flip kind of smooth, but just work with it and you'll get it eventually. Potentially everybody's favorite trick that they have or want to learn, or even the most useful trick, is the bunny hop. And yes, I have clips. Yes, it's way easier with clips, but I could still do it with flats. It just took way longer to learn. So basically, if you have flats, you want to pull your front wheel up and kind of flick your wrist, or you want to have your feet pointed down. So we're going to have the toes of your feet pointed down, and that'll keep your feet gripped to the pedals. If you have flat pedals, then it may help to get some metal flat pedals, or like really wide base or good pedals. And a lot of people with clips or even flats, which is what I'm going to demonstrate here, they'll do this thing where they kind of just pull up, like they pull both wheels up at once, and that's not good. You want to get the motion to where you're pulling the front wheel up, then the back wheel. And that's what I'm just working on, because I'm just getting out of that bad habit of pulling both wheels up at once, which, it's a common thing because it's way easier, especially if you have clips, but it's way better if you do it the real way. And so yeah, just pull your front wheel up, flick your wrist if you have flats, and it takes practice. It took me, when I was really dedicated, it took me about a week, I'd say, maybe a few days. I'm not sure, but Yes, it's just you got to be dedicated, and then but once you learn the bunny hop, it's gonna open you to so many doors of mountain biking. You're gonna be hooked, if you aren't already. But yeah, so good luck on learning this trick. Just like the stoppie, there are way more things you can do with the bunny hop. The only thing that I can do is turning 90 degrees, but you can figure out how to turn, you know, 180 to 360 degrees, which some people can do, but I can't. You know, it may be easier if you have like a smaller bike or, you know, like a BMX bike or something, but these are mountain bike tricks, and you're probably going to have a bike that is fitted to you, and it's probably going to be a mountain bike. You know, it may be easier if your bike is lighter, but um, when you can bunny hop at least a good bit, then try pushing your feet out to the side. If you have clips, it'll be way easier because you won't slip off your pedals. But if you have flats, this may take a little bit of mastering. But I know people that can do this on flats, so I'm sure that you can. And if you just can't do it, then it may worth the investment of clips. Alright, so this trick doesn't really need a crazy explanation. Really just want to go to a jump, and you don't want to be twisting the bars while you're taking off, and you don't want to be twisting the bars while you're landing. It's that simple. Just go up when you're up, twist the bars, and make sure you bring them back, and you'll be fine. Alright, so the concept of the whip is basically just you want to throw your tail out and lean your bike over. And I can't really do this in this setting because it is such a small jump. So I really am just leaning the bike over a little bit. But you want to do both, leaning the bike over and getting the tail out. So it would be best to go to the bike park, but I can't really do that often. So anyway, just throw the tail out and use the trick from bunny hopping and turning 90 degrees. And then just try leaning your bike over. It's pretty easy. And you'll get the hang of it. So good luck with all these tricks. And I hope that you can learn all of them in a reasonable amount of time. And I hope this video helped you.